Hey, what's up guys? My name is Rahul, you're watching Tech Scene, and this is the unboxing and initial hands-on impressions of the special gifts edition Oppo F1. Let's begin. Well, I was able to get hands on the special gifts edition box of the Oppo F1, all thanks to our friends at Technovision and for sponsoring this handset as well. If you want to get yourself an Oppo F1, then check out their links in the description. Let's get the unboxing done real quick. Opening up the box, we find the handset itself. We'll take a look at it in a minute. There's also a flip cover for the phone, and the quality of this cover is pretty nice, but in the normal box of the phone, you'll only find a transparent silicone case along with all the basic stuff. They've also provided an extra screen guard, an additional 1-year warranty card, along with a pretty good looking and sturdy selfie stick which is of a very good quality, and the grip is top notch. Overall, I'm very impressed by this special gifts edition box. So now that the unboxing is done, let's move on to the handset itself. So here's the Oppo F1 in the gold color, but a white color variant is also available. On the front, you'll find the earpiece, sensors, an 8-megapixel front-facing camera with an aperture of f2.0, and Oppo is advertising this phone by saying that it's the selfie expert, but we'll decide that in the full review. Below that is the 5-inch 720p IPS panel with 294 pixels per inch, which is less when compared to all the phones launching these days. Considering the price point, I'm not gonna complain, but it's manageable, and one thing I noticed really quick, that the brightness of this phone is really poor. It's rocking the Corning Gorilla Glass 4, and below that we have the capacitive keys which are not backlit. On the back you're gonna find a 13-megapixel camera with an aperture of f2.2, which does have features like HDR, panorama, face detection autofocus, etc. Single LED flash and the speakers as well, which obviously is a bad choice to have them on the back. On the top we have the 3.5mm headphone jack. On the right side we have the power button, above which there is a tray which houses the dual SIMs with LTE support. However, one of these slots can be used to expand these phones by 128 gigs. On the left we have the volume rockers, and on the bottom of the phone we have the micro USB port along with the microphone. Now the phone's build is pretty awesome considering the price point, and there are chamfered edges and polished metal design, so the phone feels premium. It weighs in at around 134 grams. Speaking of memory, there is 3GB RAM and 16GB ROM available for this phone, and it's powered by a Snapdragon 616 octa-core chipset with two Cortex A53 quads clocked at 1.7 and 1 GHz respectively. The Adreno 405 GPU is also available, so we'll put it to test in Gamings and Benchmarks video. And to run it all, there is a 2500 mAh battery. Not to mention that the phone is running skinned version of Android 5.1.1, that is ColorOS 2.1, which has some tricks up to its sleeves like gestures and motions to do single-handed operations and screen on and screen off gestures, although the UI and transitions are much like iOS. I'm gonna install my regular usage apps and games and see how the software and hardware fares. So the phone overall is built pretty sturdily, unlike many other phones in this price range, and it also is 7.3mm thick, but it feels much more thinner, lighter and premium. Then again, nothing much can be said until I check the hardware, software and camera of the phone thoroughly in my full review to get a clear picture on the aspects like battery life and camera performance. There's also going to be a gaming and benchmarks video, so if you're interested to see how the Adreno 405 performs, don't miss it. If you missed out my hands-on impressions of the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge video, the card will pop up right about now. Don't forget to check out our friends at Technovision. Stay tuned for the gaming and benchmarks video and then the full review video of this phone as well. Get subscribed to get coverage of awesome tech like this in the future, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.